So this is Baruch here at the Tikkun Elevator Kollel. Tonight, or right now, that's early this morning, that we're starting the day with the morning meditation, the concept of meditating. What exactly does it mean? So to the Gentiles, it means getting yourself into a position of comfort by using your mental powers. To us, it means the ultimate connection with infinity, calling this God. So here's a 7-step guide here. This book is a compendium of tremendous things that have been collected. I don't know where Rabbi Mimran got all of it. Some of it he got from studying R.E.A. Kaplan, which is a very high level. But in this particular book, there is much, much more than that. So we're going to go through it little by little. Rabbi Yosef Chaim Mimran, the ultimate connection with God. Now we're reading here he has this phrase here. He says something important you need to know before reading this book. And he went to a brief introduction over there, and we're going to start right here in these words. And they say this: therefore, back to the point, which is to develop an alternative way of thinking. Otherwise, moving from a three-dimensional world to a world that holds a multiplicity of dimensions will not be at all successful. So he's saying that in order to rise beyond or gain perspective on this world, you have to have a different way of looking at things because the dimensions become multiplied. I have given this English book a Hebrew title based on one of our 613 commandments, which is the Dav Kubo, to cling to him. In other words, there is an eternity within us. It is within us. It's not in our bodies, or it is in our bodies, but it doesn't abide there forever, because we don't. But the eternity is still within us, and we can learn how to be dovik to it, which was the primary reason for writing this book. Throughout the history of mankind, there has always been groups of enthusiastic individuals willing to break through conventional thinking patterns and ready and willing to do whatever it takes to get to know their Maker on high. These individuals were known as the B'nai Nevi'im, the sons of the prophets. These were students of master prophets that went into hiding for extended periods of time to learn how to commune and connect themselves with their Creator. This is considered the ultimate connection with Hashem, the Dav Kubo, to cling to eternity, to find your path to it. Unfortunately, we have lost the majority of their training methods, but nevertheless, we can still achieve significant results, even on our present day level. These B'nai Nevi'im were, in essence, accomplishing this very cryptic mitzvah. He said cryptic means like hidden mitzvah, or this very subtle mitzvah, which is the Dav Kubo, to cling to Hashem, which given our wise sages has debated on how, which even our wise sages have debated on how exactly one goes about accomplishing such a commandment. Basing myself on many commentators of the Torah and after much research, I have come up with a recipe which I present here to you. It is a system which has been tested and proven to work. Now, we're in an unusual time, I think, in the fact that we have so much freedom, that we're in so much, I think, also wealth, that we have time, the time to be able to deal and go more deeply, that's the word, to delve more deeply into what's going on in our world. As we know, the saying, there are many ways up the mountain, so true does this saying apply to us. It applies to us, the spiritual Torah seekers, the spiritual Torah seekers. The path I have chosen is both safe and permissible according to halachic standards, As I will document in the text and in the Hebrew section at the back of the book. I will show you all of this, he says. As I mentioned, this system that I present to you works only on one major condition. You must follow all the instructions written in this book. Remember, there are no shortcuts to the spiritual. So if that is what you are looking for, a quick spiritual flash and experience, then I would strongly suggest that this book is not for you. This book is for that person who is honestly looking to attach themselves to the mighty Creator and is prepared to listen and integrate the holy words of our sages, the prophets, and wise men that I bring forward to you today. This will then usher in a monumental transformation that will allow all the doors of the spiritual to be open to you. In short, this is not a quick guide on how to talk to angels and the like, but rather a journey of self-transformation that will lead you to a new level of Torah observation and connection with Hashem and his spiritual worlds. So far, all those readers that have taken up my challenge on the mystical road. So let me read it again. So for all those readers that have taken up my challenge on this mystical road, I applaud and salute your commitment to success. For all the others, I am confident they will revisit this material when they are ready to embark on this fascinating journey into the unknown and dare to be surprised. Again, I stress to follow my instructions. Please do not attempt to find shortcuts, since this will only prolong your success. You might at times find that what I am saying is elementary and known to you. Nevertheless, humor me. Humor me by reading the words and try your utmost to put into practice what is being taught. The truth is that all the material, let me bring this down again. Once again, the truth is that all the material in front of you is not my own, but was either divinely inspired or based on factual evidence found in earlier reliable sources. As I will cite throughout, you will not be disappointed. After all the patience you put into this work, your avoda, since it will change your life forever. That's very powerful words. Here we'll look at the beginning of the book and get some ideas. This is the 7-step guide. He says it really quickly. He says, let's just skip over here. He says the first is the technique, a lesson from the prophets Eliyahu and Yechezkel. Knowing yourself. So number 1, he says, section 1 is calming the storm. We're going to see this. Number 2, moving above the limitations of the mind. Number 3, knowing your opponent, the Yetzer Hara. Lesson 3, he says, understanding the spiritual world. Lesson 4, how to connect, that is Jewish meditation techniques. Number 5, an ancient Kabbalistic practice, Hishtabus. Number 6, how Chazal communicated with neshamas. Number 7, tshuva, the act of reconnecting. Once you have taken these 7 steps, you can expect to not only understand the Torah, our guidebook for life, but also have a full Torah experience and be connected to our blessed Creator. Okay, that's the introduction to the introduction. That's his 7-step guide. Tomorrow we'll pick up the introduction, which is on the next page. We'll keep going, learn a little bit more. It takes some patience to do this. I've been working on this, but it's a little haphazard with me. So I'm back in the book again, trying to get started and really getting into it in more depth, because there is, in this book, there's a lot here. This is Baruch Fleischman at the Tikkun Elevator Call Out.